What's going down? Baseball Band is the channel. DC Multiverse Weekly is the show. I'm your host, Thor, back with another live edition of DC Multiverse Weekly. It was a big week. There's a couple announcements, a few pre-orders, a little DC Direct action. We even got a gold label Batman Beyond figure to talk about. So I'm super pumped for all that, but why we get everything going and why everyone's notified that the live's going. Will give people time to join. Make sure I got some audio here. You can hear me. How you been doing? How's the week going? My week was good. Thanks for asking. New unboxing video up on the channel right now. I unboxed a ton of highly anticipated figures from this year. All right, there we go. I do got audio, so just making sure about that. So I did some unboxing last night. Unboxed like the new collector's edition wave, Dark Side, Batman and Bane, this sweet Robin, which I'm gonna open and review tonight live on DC Multiverse Weekly. Obviously, we'll talk about all the news, announcements, pre-orders this week in DC Multiverse from McFarlane Toys. And then I got a little unboxing. Actually, I was standing outside grilling a dinner, and the USPS lady rolled up and had a little package for me. And I was like, oh, what's this lovely Sunday surprise? And let's get into it right now, because I'm pretty sure it is another collector's edition. Agent Liberty. So they had the EQL. Was it the chance to win? My shield is super warped. That shield is all sorts of warped color. Now they did put the gold label or the platinum version coloring on the back, like more of the white suit, which he does have a platinum version too, but I got the dark suit. He's got the little blaster thing or the jetpack effect that goes in his thing. He's got his shield. It's a cool figure. Like, I don't know a ton about Agent Liberty, I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was just like knock off McFarlane or knock off DC Captain America. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not 100% on that, but it's number 17 if you're counting in the collector's editions, the collector edition line. But that brings me to a good point. So we got new collector's wave coming. Let's jump right into the news, the announcements, and the pre-orders. So add this here. Boom. Oh, there we go. That's Alfred. That's not what we wanted. We want, there it is. No. Yeah, there we go. Well, there's one of them that's coming. I thought she was going to be announced today, like get some official pictures. This is from Toy Shiz back at Comic-Con, but Huntress is one of the ones that's coming up in the collector's edition. So that's kind of cool. She's got 3 heads, which I think is really dope. I'm really looking forward to this figure. But the first one that actually officially announced was this Dark Knight Returns, like battle damage Batman. So this is the first one they put up yesterday on the YouTube, or on the they put it up on Facebook and Instagram and all that sort of stuff. So, but I figured they'd announce this wave is going to have the Batman, it's going to have the Huntress, and then we're going to get the Green Lantern, like army builders, not army builders, because you get like Abensur and Tomare in one pack, and then you get like the Wolf Dude and a different head in the platinum version. So there's a whole reason to have all the versions of the Green Lanterns coming up, which I think is dope. I mean, I kind of wish they would have put up promo pictures for those other two today, because this is weird. They went up yesterday, and then today we got nothing of the continuation. Now we've seen the Huntress, so we got the crossbow, the extra hands, the 3 heads, and I forgot to put a picture of the Green Lantern ones in here, but we saw them last time. So you can go back and watch last week's or 2 weeks ago DC Multiverse if you want to see those. So then what else do we get this week? Like I said, more Batmobiles coming. We'll get to the Dark Knight Returns stuff. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just talk about the Dark Knight Returns 3-pack Best Buy exclusive, which is pretty neat. That is the first Best Buy exclusive I can remember. You get the mutant leader, you get Batman, and then you get Robin. Now this is a DC Direct line, or DC Direct wave. I'll be honest, this isn't a must have for me. I think it's a cool set, and I think it's neat, but it's not one of those things where like I have to have this. Like I was just, it's neat. It's up for pre-order already. I don't know if that the pre-orders are sold out. I don't think they are. And then they each come with like the cell of animation that they've been doing. They started doing that with like the wave of the new Batman adventures. Oh yeah, and this is new Batman adventures. So they do that with those instead of the Build-A-Figures like they do with the Batman the animated series. So it's a little different flavor, still in that DC Direct wave. And then keeping on the DC Direct train, we got the Batman Beyond. This is a Target exclusive gold label. Obviously, they did the Bruce Wayne, the older Bruce Wayne with Ace as part of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. Sad. I didn't win. I got that Agent Liberty. Where did he go? I got that Agent Liberty, but in the EQL thing, but I was not able to score Bruce Wayne. It just wasn't in the cards, as they say. So hopefully I'll get another shot at him down the line. I think that'd be great to get another pop at him, but it is what it is. This Batman, I don't know. This is obviously full on cartoon version of it, right? Like the new Batman Adventures, the Batman the animated series stuff. This goes right along with those waves. I do like that we already have a multiverse Batman. Now the wings look a lot more accurate, like cartoon accurate. The wings on the 7-inch figures are more like comic book wings. I mean, there's two variants. You had the single pack, which had the regular face, and then you had the Build-A-Figure one, which had the like straight mask or whatever. So we've gotten two different versions of the Batman Beyond figure of Terry McGinnis's Batman Beyond in the multiverse already. This is a gold label DC Direct version. I'm there for it. You know, I think it's a cool figure. It's the 6-inch line. It goes along with the the Batman the animated stuff and all that sort of stuff. So like that's, you know, I think if I come across it, it's going to be a grab just because I love that cartoon. Like it's one of my favorite iterations of Batman. That whole story is really good. Just the way they do that is pretty dope. If you've never watched it, I highly recommend checking out Batman Beyond, the animated series. I wish they did I know they put out some concept art for a Batman the animated like movie from the same people who do the Spider-Man stuff, and I think that would be amazing. But like, oh yeah, we were working on it, but we scrapped it. And it's like, well, why would you have scrapped it? Like, why would you have done that? Like you had like a masterpiece waiting to go, and you just burned it down for nothing. And then show the concept art. It's like, why even tease people? Like, why even tease people? There's another shot of the Batman 3-pack with the mutant leader and stuff. Again, they're the 6-inch version. I think this would be a pass for me. The Huntress is obviously, once they put that up, that's a grab. The Terry McGinnis, if I see it, it's a done deal. And then here we go. More Batmobiles, kind of what I started with, and we finally got back there in the end. We're getting Alfred Pennyworth from the 90s Batmans, the same Alfred that was in all 4 movies, the only constant in the 90s Batman movies, from Batman to Batman Returns to Batman and Robin and Batman Forever. He was in all 4 of them. So we're getting that Alfred Pennyworth with the Batmobile from Batman Forever. It has light and sound. It's pretty sick. Like, it's a pretty sick looking Batmobile. I just got the White Knight Batmobile and the Tumbler. So it's like getting another Batmobile right now seems iffy. But plus I'm running out of room for Batmobiles. Like those things take up a lot of space. Like a lot of space. So, and then actually the one thing with this that kind of snuck in was a glow in the dark edition, which I think is funny that they even have a glow in the dark edition as part of it, because they do glow in the dark a lot of stuff, right? Like there's tons of glow in the dark variants of like the Joker from Arkham, the Batman Who Laughs dressed as Batman. Parallax has a glow in the dark version. There's a glow in the dark like Kryptonite Doomsday There's a ton of glow in the dark. Oh, Batman, Zura. I'm trying to think of all the other. Is there a Mr. Freeze? Glow in the dark Mr. Freeze? Is that the one I'm missing? Like, there are a ton of glow in the dark figures. But if I was going to go with one over the other, I don't think I'd do the glow in the dark edition. I think I just do the regular one, especially since it has the lights and makes sounds and stuff like that, which I'm curious to see what kind of sounds it makes. If it's just like the car starting noise, if you get like the Batman song, like what sound effects do come with that. But honestly, the only reason I'm even considering this, and I think this goes up on like the 16th or the 15th of August, so this coming week, is Alfred. That Alfred Pennyworth. Now, they did the Lucius Fox that was in the 2-pack with the tumbler is getting a platinum release. So you can start finding that it's in Walmart's with like the Batman 66 7-inch and the Batman Hugo Strange like mask. And what else? The Fusion Superman Batman. There's a whole bunch. Oh, the zebra looking Batman. It's the manga version. It's like the Batman manga, but white and black, like Zebra Man or something like that. Those are all starting to hit Walmart's right now. But the Lucius Fox. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're getting an Alfred Pennyworth. Because I don't really want to get the Batmobile and Pennyworth combo, but I do want that Alfred. Probably more so than anything that they've put out in the last couple weeks. Honestly, anything since my last video. Now, if they would have put out the Huntress, the actual Huntress pictures, not just the Toy Shiz ones from the promo pictures for that's 100% must get for me. Same with the Green Lanterns. That's 100% must get for me. But Batman Beyond, probably the closest second besides those two. All the Batman, the Dark Knight Returns stuff, I think it's cool. I do. I mean, of the stuff that they've put out, I think it's the best so far. But I'm still just not. I don't think I'm going to pull the trigger on that. But the other two pieces of that collector's edition, and what wave? So this would be. I think this is collector's edition 21, 22, or 23 is Batman The Dark Knight Returns. So we're already up to 23 collector's edition figures. I think besides Captain Carrot, who am I missing? Captain Carrot, Starfire. I got Penguin and Boomerang. I just got the Red Hood, Clock King, and Ragman in the mail. Actually, I can show those. Like I said, go watch the unboxing video I put up last night. Sky unboxed a lot more than that, but here you go. Like, so here's the 4th or 5th or 6th wave of collector's editions. So you got Captain Liberty, Agent Liberty, the Red Hood, the Clock King with the platinum version being Dr. Time, and then Ragman. So pretty sick. I mean, they all have, outside of Agent Liberty, they all have soft goods. They all have wired soft good capes, which is spectacular. Actually, of all the things I unboxed last night on that unboxing video, everything had soft goods except for Bane. Like, so go watch all the things that I unboxed and see. But there you go. I am going to be on Dave Wheeler's Grippin' and Rippin' this week. So maybe I'll open up Captain, or I want to call him Captain Liberty, but maybe I'll grip and rip Agent Liberty. Maybe I'll do, I'm for sure going to do Penguin, Captain Boomerang, and then finish Plastic Man. Kind of a continuation of the last time I was on Grippin' and Rippin', because the COJ and Dave talked me into getting those. Wonder Woman bad guys. I would love some Wonder Woman bad guys. That's a great question. We have a ton of Superman bad guys. We have a ton of Batman bad guys. We got a lot of Flash bad guys. Even Aquaman, we got Manta, we've gotten Ocean Master, we've gotten, we have a Green Lantern. We even have bad guys we have Atrocitus, we have Sinestro, Necron. like honestly, we have bad guys for almost all major heroes and villains, except yeah, you're right, Wonder Woman. I mean, I would love an Ares. I would love a Cheetah. What would be your top Wonder Woman villain that you'd love to see them come out with? I would love to see, you know, even like her mom, Hippolyta. I'd like to see her. That'd be dope. But yeah, Gripping and Ripping this Wednesday. I'll be on for sure. I was supposed to be on the last 2 weeks, but I'll definitely be on this week, getting after it, Gripping and Ripping. I might, like I said, finish Plastic Man. I got 3 pieces of that. I ended up getting the where is it? I ended up snagging the platinum Green Lantern. If you watch my not this past unboxing video, the one before that, you see I ended up getting the Green Lantern platinum version, which is cool. I wanted the regular one. I came across like 6 regular ones yesterday when I was out at Target. I was like, I can't do it. I can't. I just couldn't. I couldn't pull the trigger. I was like, I found 6 of them. Like, hopefully, I'll find a clearance someday. Cheetah would be awesome. Yeah, Cheetah would be upper levels of who I'd want for Wonder Woman bad guys. Yeah, they would use. You know what? They would just reuse Catwoman stuff, which I wouldn't even hate that. Well, you'd have to change up the feet. Like I want Cheetah, and you'd have to add a tail. Any of the Catwomen have tails? No, I don't think so. Does the Arkham Catwoman have a tail? No. Oh, maybe they could. I mean, you definitely have some some Catwoman parts in there, but I think they could do some original. I think they could do some original stuff. Well, let's open up Tim Drake while we're here. Do a little quick review of him. But what was your favorite, pre-order announcement or piece of news from McFarlane in the past week or two? I gotta say mine's probably the Alfred Pennyworth. Even though I don't really want another Batmobile. Like I literally don't have any room for Batmobiles. I just got 2 giant building dioramas. I'll have to show those off on a live stream later. But then on my other shelf, I just have 4 Batmobiles just piled. Oh, where'd Batman go? I just noticed I had a Batman standing, like Christian Bale Batman standing on top of the tumbler, and he must have fallen last night. I don't see him. He's not up there. If you watched, like I said, check out that unboxing video from last night. I rave about this Tim Drake because I'm super pumped about it. I'm not even mad that there isn't a staff because I have like 4 Tim Drake staffs, but you do get 10 hands. You get so many hands. Like they got a pair of fists on them, but they have grabbing hands, which easily you could use for the sticks, for any of the sticks, honestly. Then they got this like open hands, like open like that. Huntress definitely pre-order. Yeah, that's big time. That one, 3 heads is impressive. Like like 3 heads, soft goods, wild, just wild. But they're starting to make these collector's editions actually worth the money that they're charging, right? They're $30 figures. Like a Wonder Woman build a figure way. It's funny you said that because I was thinking that exact same thing when we first started talking about it. Like build a figure has to be like Ares or one of the gods, one of the bigger ones, and then you could do. Oh, he's got a thumbs up, and then he's got a lot of the DC Multiverse figures are Bloodline fans because they all have the throwing up the ones. So for any of my wrestling nerds out there that get that reference, shout out to you. This Tim Drake, I know it's a Rebirth version, and Rebirth is a little after the timeline I'm thinking of, but I love that this reminds me of Cataclysm, Tim Drake Robin, and or War Games time, like right towards the end of his run as Tim or as Robin, before he comes Red Robin. Oh, another wired. This is a neoprene. Wow. So the cape on this Robin is a neoprene like workout material feeling wired cape. Very different than the Cassandra Cain or any of the ones that I've opened yet. I haven't opened all my wired cape figures, but I'm trying to get after more wired cape ones than some of the old plastic ones that I have sitting there. Just because wired capes are the best. And the better that they make the quality of them, I'm pretty sure the Batman and Bane one is like neoprene like this too. Like they're just gonna keep getting better and better and better. It's out of control. That these are, I remember people say, "Oh, $20 figures, you should be happy with what you're getting." I mean, they're 22 now, and like a $2 increase for wired cloth capes, multiple heads, 10 hands. That's the sort of stuff I think 2-3 years ago we were talking about when a lot of us were saying like this. Oh, that is sick. These need to do. Back in, like I said, a couple years ago, a lot of us collectors were saying they need to do a little bit better if they want this line to continue and surpass Legends one day, or really be on par with that. This whole cloth wired cape thing is, because I bought a wired cape for a Spawn figure, and I think for the big one with the chains, I paid like $30 or $40 for it, just the cape. It's a leather cape. It's a really nice, dope cape. Like, it's dope cape. But paying $22 and getting these, I like the smirk on him, and getting these wired neoprene. This thing is thick too. It's got 2 layers. It's like there's a yellow layer underneath, and then there's the black layer on top. Really, really dope. Bicep swivel. They make it so now the cape doesn't hinder the arm at all. If you have any of those old plastic cape McFarlane figures from the first few years, you know what I'm talking about. There's certain figures where they can't lift their arms up because the cape literally stops any mobility that they have. The little black and green accents all over this is by far the best Robin we've gotten. Like, you can take, I got the red suit Robin, that gold label McFarlane exclusive from a while ago that they turned into the Nightfall Robin. I got a red Robin. I have Gotham Knights Robin, the worst Tim Drake easily. This, I gotta say, is my favorite Tim Drake. I like that the belt's not attached anymore. The belt's its own piece. Like, it's loose. So the like the part in the middle, the part everyone calls the diaper. But the diapers are starting to feel smaller and more tailored. So you got less, because there are some I can see, what people are ragging on in the beginning. Some of them kind of look a little oversized and ridiculous. Definitely Catwoman's is one of the ones that sticks out. It's massive. But they're really starting to minimize that, put the belts as a different piece instead of like a hard plastic, that's like attached to it or glued to it. Now it's soft plastic that's movable. I love that. No batarangs. Like I said, no accessories outside of 10 hands. Now I'm being super nitpicky, right? I mean, you get 10 hands. I like that he's got the expression on his face. He's like smirking a little bit. This is I'm gonna be honest, this is a 10 out of 10 for me. This whole look is just, that's a good looking Robin right there. That's what you want from your Tim Drake Robins. Like I said, this is his later years of Robin. That's why I like the Nightfall Robin. To me, I've never opened it, but I like it when they actually did the red and yellow. I would go to grab my red suit Tim Drake Robin, but he's right here behind Blue Beetle, and I think if I even look at that shelf wrong, it's going to all fall apart, which would be funny. But what about Legions of Superheroes? Legion of Superheroes could be cool. I mean, it wouldn't be the highest of my list of wants for waves and stuff like that. I would much rather have like a wave of different lantern colors. Like, give me an indigo, a blue, an orange, you know what I mean? Like, give like one of every color and then do a build a figure with that. I think that's probably higher on my list than a Legion of Superheroes. Legion of Superheroes would be dope though. Some future heroes. I'm cool. I'd be cool with that. What else would I love to see? Like, build a figure waves. Lanterns are up there for me. I would even take like just a Green Lantern build a figure wave where you had, I don't know, like the Squirrel and Guy Gardner and a couple other ones, and then you build. What would be fun? It would be like a 3-pack. You know how they did the Crow Robins, the Crow Robins and the Batman Who Laughs in a 3-pack. I would love to see the Guardians. So like the little blue guys on Oa. I'd love to see them and, you know, a Green Lantern or two, or maybe even a giant battery, something like that, and like a multi-pack. I think that could sell. That could sell pretty good, actually. I'd be here for that. But I'm also here for this Tim Drake, man. This thing is sick. Yeah. Yeah. So what else we got here? You know what? Let's get into another figure. I got a little bit of time, and I got tons of figures to get through. I got this Batman Prestige version Arkham Knight laying around. I've been meaning to get after him, so I'm gonna open him up. But I would definitely give Tim a 10 out of 10. Love me some cloth capes. Now we're going backwards because this is old school, like molded rubber cape, which is fine. I mean, there's nothing. I have a ton of rubber cape figures, but it's like now that we're getting these cloth, soft goods. I'm like, how many figures am I have to rebuy with a soft goods cape? Probably more than I'm comfortable with. So this wasn't this a McFarlane Toy Store exclusive? But then they started popping up in GameStops, I believe. So you get like some golden, you get a golden Batarang, you get. So if you beat once you beat the Arkham Knight game, then you get the Prestige suit, golden. I don't know, it looks like a spray paint can. I don't even know what that is. And then the good old like chonky grapple gun. Chonky grapple gun. So you get some golden accessories. It's the old school rubber cape. I dig it. So I have a Arkham. What was the first Batman? No, like the first Batman game. Arkham City? No. Arkham Asylum? I think I got the Arkham Asylum and Joker 2-pack. That would have been like 3 years ago now. But I have that, and that was the only Arkham Batman I had for a long time. And I remember when I first started collecting the McFarlane waves, I was like, I saw the Arkham Knight Batman a few times in Walmarts and stuff. Back when you used to see like the gold label Red Death, like the gold Red Death. Yeah, it was Asylum. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, it was the only way. Okay. Oh, wow. 240. Wow. So the Prestige suit one, when it came available, I kept kicking myself. Like I said, so I used to see the Arkham Knight versions all the time in Walmart, and I just would never grab it. So I was like, well, I already have an Arkham one. Not thinking about the differences, because I don't know why, since I didn't have the figure with me, I would look at them and be like, oh, that pretty much looks like the Arkham one I already have, even though it doesn't have the black or brown poo on it and the green ooh and stuff like that. But then when they brought this Prestige suit version out, I was like, I lamented for a long time about not getting the regular version. And I was like, you know what? This is my second chance. I really actually dig the Prestige suit. I think it's a pretty cool looking suit. So I jumped at the chance to grab it. And I'm not mad that I did at all, because they changed the head sculpt. I think one of the things I like most about this figure is it has a different head sculpt than the original. So they didn't change the armor a ton. They just added more paint apps to it. And, the gold, obviously the gold belt, the gold detailing. So you got the gold belt there. You got gold bat symbol up there. So all sorts of goodness, all sorts of golden goodness. Oh, this is got one of the old school problems. So that if you ever have like your ankle isn't lined up, it's a pretty easy fix. You just have to grab the ball. But this one has like so then they used to do bald ankles instead of they do the ball joint for the ankle. And now they do a lot of molded ankles. If you can grab it, and I might have to get the pliers to do this, and you just turn it to straighten out that ball joint, then the foot sits properly. Or else they can be really hard to stand especially if you get one where the ankle's really out of whack. Ah, ah. I have snapped ankles on figures. Well, it hasn't happened in a while. Knock on wood. That's not wood, but oh, there we go. I got it. So I did just grab the ball ankle and then turn it a little bit so you make sure it's in alignment with the foot, so the foot bends the right way. You can tell right away when you get it out. If it's wonky and it's like off, it'll get all messed up. And that's why I've snapped a couple. I remember I snapped my hazmat suit Batman and Necron, his ankle exploded the first time I moved it, just shattered. My mega figure Necron. And then the hazmat Batman, I can't remember what I was doing, but I was bending it, like turning it in, and it just snapped. I still got that one super glued. I never am gonna get a second version of that, like a replacement. But so back to this Batman Arkham Knight prestige suit. He's sick. I do love the armor on this. It's a much better Arkham Batman than the Arkham, or they've never done Arkham Origins, than the Arkham. I don't know, did they do an Arkham Origins? They didn't do Arkham City. No, they did Arkham City. They've done Arkham Asylum. Have they done Batmans for all the video games? Someone tell me. Jonah Hex. Yes. The Jonah Hex with it's got some guns, it's got other tools, it's got the horse, it's got a soft goods coat. Oh, that thing is going to be so dope. I am so pumped for that. Yeah, weapons are coming back. It seems like they're getting more and more, they're kind of swinging, the pendulum swinging back, right? They said no weapons. Jonah Hex now has actual pew pews and stuff in there. I think that's a big step forward. No, I mean, again, they're not necessary in every figure, but I'd love to see like an ultimate Deathstroke with a ton of weaponry, like a collector's edition, similar to like the Rebirth, but with maybe longer tassels in the back. But there are certain figures where they're kind of necessary, right? And they used to do them in the original waves, like the Grim Knight and the Red Hood. His first one, he had the dual pistols. So they used to do them quite a bit, and they do them with the Spawn figures, which I always thought that was weird, right? So it's WB, Warner Brothers Discovery said kind of don't do them. So then McFarlane just acquiesced the request, but then they could do the accessory packs, which the accessory packs are great. I got all 3 of the accessory packs. I never opened the 3rd one because I just have so much backlog. It's crazy. Deadshot. That's yes. I'm surprised we don't have a Deadshot, like of any version Deadshot. That is absolutely surprising to me that we don't have it. I would say this Batman Arkham Knight prestige suit is like at 8.5, 9. It is the old school cape, but it doesn't really seem to hinder his mobility that much. If anything, it's the shoulder pads that hinder his mobility as opposed to the cape. Oh, my cape's not really glued down. One of my sides of my cape is literally not glued down at all. Like it's just loose. Still, I mean, again, that's a minor, just defect on mine. I do love all the texturing on this suit, the way they, made all the black pieces in between the armor plates feel like, bumpy, rubberish. It's a good figure. It's not as good as the Tim Drake. The Tim Drake Robin is way better. It's a way better figure. But if you're really into the video game ones, then I would pick up the Arkham Knight, the prestige suit. All right, let's run back through the news real quick. Go back to that. I want to go. There we go. Or even there we go. That's even better. All right, so we got Dark Knight Returns, the new collector's edition wave coming out. The pre-order for this go up on August 15th. You get multiple heads, battle damage, some accessories. It's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. Then going backwards, we got Alfred Pennyworth from the 90s Batman movies, all 4 of them. Probably one of the best movie Alfreds of all time. The best. You know what? I'm not going to say arguably, because I could hear an argument for Michael Caine in the Dark Knight trilogy, but this is the Alfred I grew up with. That's the best Alfred for me. Top-notch Alfred. The whole reason to buy this set, honestly. Another Batmobile is cool, but I don't think necessary in my world, even though it does have lights and sounds and comes in a glow-in-the-dark version. So if you really are on the glow-in-the-dark stuff, you got a better shot of what the whole thing looks like. And it's a cool, like, that's a cool Batmobile. Don't get me wrong, you know. And this is the one where Robin steals it and then goes and like gets in a fight with some Jokers, or like the Joker gang guys. Like they got like not LED, but glow in the dark paint on their faces and stuff like that. Yeah, because it's Batman Forever. And then you got the 3-pack Best Buy exclusive up for pre-order already. You got the Mutant Leader right there. You got Batman, super wide, chonky Batman, and then Robin. They come with the cell animation. It's the Batman, the animated new Batman Adventures DC Direct Wave, which I think it's super weird, because then you have, this says Multiverse, but I swear the Batman animated series, this is Batman Beyond. It's a 6-inch figure. It's not a 7-inch figure. So it's Multiverse. Is a DC Direct. Maybe I'm wrong and it is a 7-inch figure, but I swore the Bruce Wayne and Ace from Comic-Con were 6-inch figures that went more along the lines of the Batman the Animated Series ones, whereas this is another Target exclusive gold label. And this one doesn't have a date, just as coming soon, which I thought was really, really cute. And then that's just the picture of Huntress from Toy Shiz from Comic-Con from a couple weeks ago. I don't have a picture of the Lantern group, but that's coming out this week too. I would say, well, the 15th is today's Sunday. The 15th is Thursday. I think tomorrow we'll see some Green Lantern stuff or the Huntress, and then the following day we should. I'm still surprised they didn't put any of the rest of it out today. We got Agent Liberty. I think the platinum version might actually be a little bit better than the original version, but I'm still happy I won. It's cool to win stuff. It's cool to be a winner chicken dinner. Although that shield is all sorts of warped. It's curved. Is it an energy shield? Is it an actual shield? Tell me something about Captain Liberty, Agent Liberty. My gosh, I've done that every time. I can't not call him Agent Liberty. I just want to call him Cap so bad. So bad. Someone tell me about him though. Like I need to know more. I really thought he was cool. Like when I saw him. Plus I like the collector's waves. So I got 18, 19, and 20 right here with Clock King, Ragman, and Red Hood. So then this was just a natural addition because this is 17. So technically this is a part of this wave. 17, 18, 19, and 20. The Red Hood is probably my favorite of the collector's wave from the unboxing last night. The Robin is my favorite figure. That's why I had to get him out instantly. Best figure I opened up last night. But go watch the unboxing video from last night. That's up on the channel right now. You can check that out. But what of the news this week? What are your pickups? What are your pass ups? What are you excited for? What do you want to see coming next? Try for Wonder Woman. The collector's edition Wonder Woman from a while ago. That one was a lot of people were on that. A collector's edition 2-pack. Yeah, I would like to see a collector's edition 2-pack. I don't know, like, it would be a cool 2-pack. Now they've already given us a bat signal, but I always thought a cool 2-pack would be Commissioner Gordon and Alfred, like a comic version of Alfred and Commissioner Gordon, 7-inch with a bat signal in a 2-pack. I think that could be a cool collector's edition 2-pack. What's some other collector's edition 2-packs you guys could think of putting figures together? So I'd be there for that. Beast Boy would be cool with like a few animals that he transforms into. That's not really a 2-pack. It's like more of an ultimate edition, but that's I guess what the collector's editions are. So I've tried for of those EQL drawings that McFarlane does. I've tried for a handful, and I've only won twice. Psycho Pirate Platinum version and Agent Liberty. Yeah. Yeah. And I've tried for a bunch of other ones. Like a bunch of other ones. I can't even think of which ones. I know they got some up right now, like the Platinum version, Detective Comics, Batman, which I need to get that one out because I think that's a leather cape Batman. So, Spoiler? Yeah, Spoiler would be cool. I like Spoiler because, I mean, that's part of the, War Games, Cataclysm. That's kind of like my wheelhouse timeline, or, like right around that was when I was most into the Batman stuff. So Spoiler would be cool. I'd rather have Spoiler than, who we get? The Signal. He's all right, but I'd much rather have Spoiler. Spoiler would be a really dope addition. Yeah, the Red Hood is cool that they used the three Jokers. What, the Criminal? They used that body buck and just added a wired red, like really shiny. I can't wait to feel that. It's like the shiny material, and then that just gorgeous deep red on the hood. The Platinum version has more of a purple suit, kind of like the back, which is cool. But I'm totally fine with the black suit of the original or the regular version. I don't know why. I don't think the hood comes off. I don't know what would even be under there if they did. Because the original Red Hood falls into the vat of acid and then becomes Joker. Oh yeah, the bike. Yeah. Yeah, they got the Red Hood bike coming out with another Red Hood. That looks pretty sick. That looks real sick. Yeah. Yeah, that Red Hood bike does look sick. That's 100%. That's top tier material right there. And those are separate pieces. Those aren't a 2-pack. That's a vehicle standalone and a figure standalone. I'm still trying to think of collector's waves that I put together. So like collector's edition 2-packs. That would be sick. Hawk and Dove would be really good for a collector's wave 2-pack. I could see that actually. Hawk and Dove might be at the top of my list now. Black Canary and another Green Arrow. That could be pretty legit. I would take an all-female 2-pack. Like throw just two. Give me a Zatanna and a Black Canary. Or Zatanna and who's another magical person that they could put with Zatanna? I just want a Zatanna, really. Like, can we please get a Zatanna so I can finish my Justice League Dark? That's all we really want. I know a lot of people. I'm not alone right there. I know that. I'm loving this Robin. I just did so yesterday. You can't see, like, you can see the edge of the building right like there, that building. I just yesterday did set up on there with the whole Bat family. So I have Batwoman, Red Hood, Thomas Wayne, Damian Wayne, Nightwing, Batgirl, Cassandra Cain, Batgirl, Red Robin, Batman Beyond, Batwing, and then Hush Batman. Excuse me. Let me grab it. Oh yeah, Cassie and yeah, the Wonder Girls. That wouldn't be bad. The Wonder Twins. That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be a bad one either. Yeah, no, the bike and the Red Hood are sold separately, which I thought was a weird choice. But yeah, they separated those pieces out. So I'm trying to think some more good 2-packs, collector's edition 2-packs. I almost feel like the Kilowog and Green Lantern 2-pack was close to a collector's edition just because of how many accessories it came with. The multiple lanterns and stuff like that. I do like when they do the mega figure 2-pack, like when they did Doomsday and Superman for a 2-pack. I thought that was really good. I'd like to see Parasite. Talking about like Superman villains that we haven't seen yet. A Parasite would be cool. Of the Metallo that they just put out, that gold label Target one is boot. That thing is boot. I really wanted a good I mean, we all want like a different looking Metallo with the chest that opens up, and he's got the kryptonite in there and stuff like that. Like that's what give us what we want. Yeah. Oracle and Nightwing. Yeah, Oracle and Nightwing would be a high level. That's give me a Nightwing with the bird suit, not just the blue outlines, but like a really classic, and then Oracle in the chair with the glasses and everything. Let me grab Nightwing and Oracle. Yeah, I've thought of that one a couple times. That's a good shot. That's a really good mention there. I'd like to see the Plastic Man. I mean, I got all the pieces now, so I have the Build-A-Figure, but I'd love to see an ultimate version of that with maybe some like a mallet for a hand, or something that he's turned himself into, like weapons. I think could be cool. That could be a really cool pack, or like collector's edition. I don't know about 2-pack, or you know what, Plastic Man and like Elongated Man. Do those two together. That could be cool, like a stretchy guy 2-pack. I'd be there for that. Yeah, Black Canary. Yeah, Black Canary, Green Arrow. I'm with that one. Give me like, because I just got the longbow Green Arrow. He's like right over my shoulder here. But I would still take a like Robin Hood looking Green Arrow with like the pointy hat and feather, and then Black Canary. Black Canary and Huntress would have been good together. That could have went well. But they could do like a Birds of Prey 2-pack. That might work in the collector's edition. Lanterns, again, I know I fall back to the lantern thing all the time, but like a lantern 2-pack collector's edition one. I really want an orange lantern for some reason. I just want more lantern. I'm surprised we only have red, yellow, and green. I guess we have the one blue, the Kyle Rayner blue lantern. I would take Kyle as the white lantern. That could be pretty dope. Like pack. Still think Commissioner Gordon and Alfred would be sick though. I'd be there for that. That'd be an instant get for me. Or like a villain 2-pack. Who'd be good to do like a villain 2-pack for? And are there any villains that kind of go together? Like when you think of one, you think of the other. Not really. Not that I can think of. Now that we haven't gotten already. I would like to see more multi-packs. Like we got like the 3-pack of like the Injustice figures. We got the 3-pack or 4-pack with the Crow Robins and the Batman Who Laughs. But I want to see some more like 3 or 4 figure packs. Yeah. Star Sapphire. Yeah, Star Sapphire. That's another one. I think, like I said, I think you could do build a figure wave with a Star Sapphire, an Indigo, an Orange, and something else, and then have like the White Lantern Kyle as like the build a figure. Do like a Brightest Day, because they did that Blackest Night wave a while back. I would love to see a Brightest Day wave. Brightest Day build a figure. I really want them to do an Asbat. I want them to redo the Asbat from Nightfall, but with a cloth cape and an alternate head. Just because that's one of the figures I never saw or never got or was not willing to pay $60 for. I just couldn't do that. That's out of control. $60 is just that's way nuts. That is way nuts. They did that Bat Family 5-pack. I forgot about that. Like multi-packs. The 3-pack with Clayface. I'm trying to think. Who'd be a good, a Captain Cold and like a fire like a fire bad guy in a 2-pack, like a collector's edition 2-pack. That could be cool. That could be really cool. I could get behind this like collector's edition 2-packs, especially if you pick the right like pairings, like do a Hawk and Dove, do a, you know, that'd be easy. That'd be super easy. Giganta mega figure. I want her as a mega figure. Although she'd be good. Doesn't she fight Wonder Woman a lot? You could do like her and a cheetah in a 2-pack. Do like a Wonder Woman bad guys 2-pack. Since we have no Wonder Woman bad guys, going back to something we were talking about earlier. No Wonder Woman bad guys so far. Yeah, I would love to see Wonder Woman. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah, Heat Wave. Yeah, you can do Heat Wave and Captain Cold. They did Heat Wave and Captain Cold in those like mech suit, the Flash. Oh, Gorilla Grodd. I forgot they did that Grodd. I have that. The Flash page punchers, the 6-inch. I totally forgot I have that Gorilla Grodd sitting somewhere with the orange. He's got like the orange armor or whatever. Yeah. Yes. You can do like Bullock and Montoya, like the cops, the GCPD. I wouldn't mind that. Do Lois Lane and Jimmy Olsen. That could be a cool collector's edition 2-pack. You get real ancillary characters and put them together for 2-packs. You can't charge $50 or something for those though. Like 60. They have to be like 40. So what was Green Lantern and Kilowog? Was that 70? That's too much. That's way too much. Way too much. So this collector's edition 2-pack idea, I'm really loving. Let's keep this going. Yeah. The question, we're getting a question. I would have said the question, and who rocks with the question in Justice League Unlimited? Is that Huntress and Question like rocking together? Is it them? We're already getting Huntress. Oh, Lex and Mercy. Yes. Yeah, I want Lex in a suit though. I don't want like power suit Lex. I want like, you know, power boss. I want power boss. Yeah, I want power boss. That was, yeah, for sure. Yep. That's high level. I'm trying to think. I think that's all I got. I think that is all I got. So there you go. You got Tim Drake, DC Rebirth Robin. Go watch the unboxing video from last night. Full, just did the review here. 10 out of 10. Prestige Batman, the Arkham Knight version. He's a solid 8.5. He's a cool figure. He's not, you know, it's still old school rubber cape. My rubber cape needs to be glued back on. I mean, I can't knock it for that, but I mean, it does have a good number of accessories. You got 3, but no extra hands, no extra heads. I like how that's where we're at these days. But the Tim Drake, he's got 10 hands, you know, no other accessories, but he's got that sick wired neoprene cape. So that's great. And then just one more recap of the news. We got Huntress hopefully coming tomorrow, along with the Green Lanterns, the Wave or the Army Builders. You got the Batman, the New Adventures 3-pack from DC Direct, Best Buy exclusive up right now. Batman Beyond, the cartoon version, I think 6-inch coming soon. Target. That 3-pack comes with some animated cell stuff. There's the Best Buy 3-pack again. We got Alfred Pennyworth from the 90s coming with the Batmobile from Batman Forever. I think that goes up on the 16th for pre-order. And then on the 15th, you got the new collector's edition wave. You got the Huntress that I showed earlier. You got Batman, The Dark Knight Returns, Battle Damage with multiple heads. And then you get those Army Builder Green Lantern guys. And then you get a glow in the dark Batmobile if you want to rock with that. So there you go. That is DC Multiverse Weekly for this week. Let me know, like you said, your thoughts in the comments, what you're most excited for, all that sort of stuff. Collector's editions, who do you want to see? 2-packs, multi-person packs. Leave all that in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. Spring store, if you're looking for some merch, you need a t-shirt. Hoodie season's coming. You got some sweet hoodies over there. Go check that out. Link in, you can find links all over the pages and stuff like that. Thank you for watching. All the people who commented, participated. Appreciate everybody. Until the next one. Deuces. I'm out.